So before you take the break, I want to introduce two people here that are going to make an announcement about some new developments at Johns Hopkins. One is Ron Daniels, the president of Johns Hopkins University, and Paul Rothman, the CEO and the dean of the Johns Hopkins School of Medicine.
Good morning. Thanks, Dan, and thanks, Francis, for your words and for all that you and your colleagues at the NIH have done to work with the scientific community and members of the extraordinary Lacks family to ensure responsible access to the HeLa genome. It's just wonderful leadership you've brought on this and so many other issues. And the humanity and the decency that you've shown here, I know, is just part and parcel of what you've done more generally in leadership of us most important agency of the federal government, the NIH. So thank you again. It is truly a privilege to be here with all of you today, and especially to join members of the Lacks family, some of whom I had a chance to meet earlier this morning. And I want to say to all of you who are part of the Lacks family, on behalf of Johns Hopkins, we are deeply, deeply grateful for the important role that you have played in stewarding Henrietta Lacks' extraordinary legacy. Excuse me. As the crowd in this room shows, the Henrietta Lacks Memorial Lecture and Symposium is one of the signature public events in the annual life of this university. This year, we drew more than 1,500 registrants to this event. And of course, we've had thousands of people who have participated in this symposium in the course of its nearly 1 decade of existence. Now, each year, this day has, of course, been an opportunity, afforded us an opportunity to celebrate and acknowledge Henrietta Lacks, who through her life and through her immortal cells, not only made an immeasurable impact on medical science, but contributed to a profound transformation in our approach to scientific inquiry and ethics and integrity that must, of course, undergird the entire scientific research enterprise. This is, in the spirit of what Francis said a moment ago, a huge gift that you have bequeathed to us. And there's little doubt at Johns Hopkins that we've learned much from the 8 years of working together with members of the Lacks family and with the Baltimore scientific medical research communities. All of you have helped our institution, our community, and our broader society recognize the importance of Mrs. Lacks' life and to understand better the very difficult, important, and profound bioethical issues that her story has raised. And we're indeed privileged to collaborate with family members on programs that continue to raise awareness of the legacy at the local, state, and national levels, and on efforts that help eradicate disparities of opportunity in education and well-being, including high school programs, college scholarship support at Dunbar High School, and community grants, all in Henrietta Lacks' name. This is yet another incredible living legacy that's associated with Henrietta Lacks. But today, Paul and I have the great privilege of announcing one more way in which we can celebrate, mark, learn from this great legacy. And I think it is particularly poignant one indeed. And that is that Johns Hopkins and members of the Lacks family have together committed to name a new building on the East Baltimore campus in Henrietta Lacks' name. Like so many of life's really important journeys, this journey was not easy. But it's a journey that has been profound and enduring in its impact and in the lessons that we have all taken. This building will be a permanent and visible part of the landscape of our university and indeed of our city. A building that will stand beside Deering Hall, the home of our Berman Institute of Bioethics, and will be a gateway to the community at the northern edge of Eager Park, the 88-acre project that we have been involved in together over the last several years in rebuilding. It's a building that we know will be a vibrant place of learning, of discovery, of dialogue. In short, it will be a building, it will be a place that stands as an enduring and powerful testament to a woman who not only was the beloved mother, grandmother, great-grandmother to generations of the Lacks family, but the genesis of generations of miraculous discoveries that have changed the landscape of modern medicine and that have benefited, in truth, the much larger family of humanity entire. So we say, Paul and I do this together, and Paul will speak in a moment, but both Paul and I say very directly to the Lacks family, thank you. Thank you for the generosity of spirit, of hopefulness, of honesty, of collaboration that has marked our partnership. Thank you for lending Henrietta Lacks' name to our campus, and thank you for the things that we will do together to honor and celebrate her legacy. But to those of you from our community, and particularly those who are closest to us in East Baltimore, thank you to you as well. This is really an important moment, not just between Hopkins and the Lacks family and the biomedical research community represented by Francis, but it is, I think, really about all of us here in Baltimore. And in moments like this, I hope we can do things that show a possibility for healing, for understanding, for a better place than we often feel that we were in. And for that, it's a really exciting moment to be able to be here at Baltimore with all you. Thank you very much, Paul Rothman.
I just want to add, as Ron said, this will only be one block from here, and it'll be both a symbol and a thanks for Henrietta Lacks' legacy, but really a symbol for how medical research should be a partnership between researchers, the patients we study, and the community. And this will be a symbol for that, for longevity. So thanks, everyone. We appreciate it. I just want to add, I want to thank Dan Ford, who has been just a great advocate for this for a long time. Thank you, Dan.
Good. Well, thank you. Well, we're going to take a 10-minute intermission.